Hi, in this video, I'm going to go over two problems from the homework assignment. The first problem, we have a fair six-face die tossed twice, and we're going to let the outcomes equal V and W. You can think of this as like a pair of dice. You throw it once, and one of the dice, will represent V, the other dice will represent W. Or you can think of it as like a single die, and we're just going to toss it twice. Whatever we get on the first row, it's V. Whatever we get on the second row, it's W. Either way, it's the probabilities at the end will be the same. And so part A, we're going to look at the sum of V and W being equal to 11. So I want, oops, part A, that works. Okay. I want to know the probability that V plus W equals 11. Okay. So from class and, just kind of looking at the possible outcomes here, we know that V is either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you toss a die, you can roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same with W. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if you add these together, V and W, the possible values for V and W then are going to range from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So those are the possible values. The sum of the two rows. So I want to know probably that it's going to equal exactly 11. So for every toss, a pair of V and W, there are 36 different combinations. There are 36 different combinations, so we can get a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 1, 2. We can even get a 2, 1, etc. So, and we also there's 36 possible combinations. For us to get an 11, though, it's not going to be. It's just a subset of the 36 combinations. For example, we can roll a 5 and a 6, or a 6 or a 5. Okay, and I don't think there are any other possibilities. If you were to roll a 5 on one of these dice, then I'm sorry, if you roll a 4, then you would have to get a 7 on the other dice. But that can't happen, right? Because the maximum value for any roll is 6. So these are really the only two combinations that you can get. And if I write this out completely, this is the probability that you roll one of these two combinations. That's just 2 out of 36 possibilities, so 1 over 18. So that's part A. Part B, the sum of V and W is odd and greater than 3. And the probability that V plus W, I'll just say greater than 3, and V plus W, I'll just write it in plain English, is odd. Yeah. So for this case, we know then V plus W can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because it's got to be greater than 3. But it also has to be odd, right? So that leaves 5, 7, 9, and 11. Okay. So to roll a 5, and the possible combinations are a 1, 4, or a 4, 1, or a 2, 3, or a 3, 2. Right? Okay. And then to get a 7, you can get a 1 and a 6, 6 and a 1, or a 2 and a 5, 5, 2, and then 3, 4, 4, 3. Okay. Let me see if I can think of another combination. I think that's it. I think those are the combinations you can get to roll a 7. And then to get a 9, the possible combinations are a 4 and a 5, and a 5 and a 4, there's also a 6 and a 3. And a 3 and a 6. I think that's it. And then to get an 11, we can roll. And we kind of think we did this right above it, right? So there's only 2 possibilities, right? 5, 6, 6, 5. Okay. We have total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 out of 36 combinations. So 16 out of 36. 8 over 18 or 4 9. Okay, so that's the probability. Part C, B is an even number. So the probability B is even. And B is less than 6. And W is odd. And W is greater than 1. Okay, so let me write this out over here. The only possibilities for V then, let me change the color here. Contrast here. V is even and V is less than 4. That really means that V is either 2 or 4. And then W is odd and greater than 1. That means W is 3 or 5, right? It's W is 3. Oops. 3 or 5. Okay. So then we have the combination for V. For that roll, you have to roll either 2 or 4, and then for W, you have to roll 3 or 5. This is an AND statement, so they all have to happen simultaneously. So then this is basically the probability of rolling a 2 and a 3. Okay, so again, this is V and W. Okay, or you can get a 2 and a 5. Okay, or you can get a 4 and a 3. A 4 and a 5, right? So that's 4 over 36, 1 over 9. Okay. And finally, part D, probability that V is 4 and V plus W is odd. So V plus W has to be either so 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Since V is 4, okay, 4 cannot happen. Okay, 5 is possible, 7 is possible, 9 is possible, 11 is not possible, right? If you were to get to 11, that means W would have to be 7. It's not a possibility. So this is the probability then for, again, the combination V has to be 4. So it's 4. To get a 5 together, it's 4, 1, then 4, comma 3, and then 4, comma 5. So we have a total of 33 over 36.